Hello and welcome to a brand new programme looking back on great moments in sporting history. As London 2012 looms ever closer, we're taking a trip back in time to view some of the spectacular events that took place in past Olympic Games. From the men's 100 metres Alsatian frot to heavyweight cocaine juggling, we aim to look at them all. All our clips come from the 1932 La Atalaya Olympics, set in the open-air stadium of Entre Rios. First off, it's the Alsatian frotting event. The aim of this event is to put a smile on the face of the mutt. And the winner is the athlete who has the mutt laughing the most. Most forms of stimulation can be used, but drugs and sex aids are banned. In this clip, Calamity is using an oven glove soaked in chip fat to get his Alsatian stimp laughing. Let's take a look. Well, now that was unusual. And he went on to win the event after two of the other contestants were disqualified for using sexual techniques. Next in our journey into the history of the Olympics is the men's 100 metre Benzole event. Quite a dangerous sport, inasmuch as it involves copious amounts of fuel to aid the athlete in his quest for victory. A sort of Lucozade for the rear end. Once again from the 1932 Games, featuring Calamity Kevin. Whoa, that looks way too hot to handle. Needless to say, Calamity was unsuccessful in his bid for the first place in the Benzole race, finally crossing the start line some 4 hours later. However, he did manage to start 3 barbecues on his way to accident and emergency. So there. Next up is the replacement to clay pigeon shooting, VHS video shooting. Clay lovers the world over complained about the needless pain and suffering caused to the familiar black discs, so much so that it was outlawed by the Olympic Committee and replaced with the less endangered VHS video. Here again we see the master of mayhem, Calamity Kevin, in action. What a blast, eh? Calamity Kevin unfortunately had a mishap later in the event when he accidentally shot a marshal with a bazooka. A tragic accident made even more devastating considering they were both arguing in the bar at the time. Moving swiftly to the fourth event in our showcase of Olympic history, we have the non-human ballroom dancing. The same as traditional ballroom dancing, but using an inanimate object as a partner. Past winners have used a fire extinguisher, carpet tacks, and the 1910 winner used mustard gas. Well, we leave that event on somewhat of a high, if you'll pardon the pun. That was a brief insight into the world of Olympic sports from yesteryear. Many of these events are now discontinued or illegal in present times. Calamity Kevin went on to win the pole vault using a curtain pole and a fish, and was crowned champion of the games. He retired 3 years later and married a kettle before moving to Antrim in Northern Ireland and starting a duck raping business. He died in 1961 after swallowing a horse in a tragic eating competition. Well, I hope you've enjoyed this special topical show, and all it leaves for me to do is wish Team GB all the very best and good luck for London 2012. Join me next time on Sporting Greats when I shall be looking at the 1953 Blow Football World Cup starring George Best and Thora Hird. Good night, folks.